Hi everybody, it's Susan. How's everybody doing tonight? I had made a little something and I thought that I'd share it with you. At first I really wasn't going to put it on because I'm not done yet, but I thought it was just a different project and I thought it was so pretty that I really wanted to come online this evening, make a quick video, and just show it to you. I may have to put the camera down as this project is just a little bit different than the normal. What I had made is a vintage inspired kind of a Victorian looking linen bag, and this is also inspired by Tim Holtz because what I had done is I purchased a this bag is oh, what is that material called again? A muslin material bag, and it's the color is like just like a potato sack color. It's like that beige kind of plain color, but that bone color is one of the colors I love to work with most. As if you've watched plenty of my videos, that a lot of my laces are really in that bone color anyway. I had taken some vintage photo and thought that I would try something different by stamping one of the Stampers Anonymous Eiffel Tower stamps on here. I'm just going to put this down for one quick second so that I can show this to you. Okay. Alright. This is so very feminine and so exquisite in appearance in person. I have to tell you that. Yep, there's the Eiffel Tower stamp. There's another stamp that comes in that set, as well as this one on the side. And I don't know if I'm saying it's right, Le Beau Monde. That's stamped up on top. That one is from a different stamp set from Oxford Impressions that I had purchased on Etsy about a year or so ago. And the other side is also from that Oxford Impressions stamp, which is a stamp of Marie Antoinette, which I had also stamped in vintage photo, and I took a wet ink marker and tried to just gently shade the outside of the dress just for a little bit of a highlight there. And in that set, this also this whatever this says in French wording, I had stamped on there, and then this other stamp here that says 10 or 10 cents. This is also a French inspired stamp. And then all around the edges I had used some other colors that I have from Ranger ink, blending them in gently with a sponge. And then up on top here, I had 1 yard of this absolutely beautiful, it's a lingerie lace. And those of you who have ever purchased any high quality lingerie, which I'm sure there's many of you out there, and even some really pretty camisoles and undergarments, a lot of them come with this beautiful, beautiful quality lace that has like that organza, I think, behind it. Maybe it's like a nylon material that's very sheer, but it still has a color to it. And this is kind of like an eggshell color, which goes really nice with the muslin bag. And on the outside, randomly with every scallop, I sewed a very beautiful pearl. These pearls are sold by the strand, and I think it's called Crystals makes it. And I purchased this in Michael's. I think it was like $4.99 for 1 box of the pearls, and you take them off the strand. So I sewed each one separately. Everything on here is hand sewn. And on every scallop all around, there are pearls here. I'm just going to back away so that you can see the top of it. If I hold it up, it's really pretty. And what you can use this for, I mean, you can just like maybe spray it or spray like some cotton balls and stick it inside and put it in your, you know, your lingerie drawer or your underwear drawer, or your clothing drawer, or perhaps you're taking a trip somewhere and you want to put some jewelry or earrings or credit cards or whatever in a bag like this and put it in your bag or your lingerie bag or your luggage carry-on. And up here is a paper flower. Those are my paper roses. It's so very pretty. This is like pale colored, pinkish mauvey kind of color paper that I did a separate video on these papers, and these are all etched with a tea dye, and they came out so very pretty. This one is layered, I think, I don't know, about 6 or 7 layers of flowers. This is, I think, maybe 4 or 5. Very, very pretty. And how I had done this, and like everything on this bag is hand sewn, what I had done with this one was I pushed through the needle as if I were to do it like this, pushed it right through the center of that, and pulled it out to the other end. And I used something called Fabri-Tac. I'm sure some of you have heard of it. I used the Fabri-Tac on the flip side of the paper and pulled it through so that it would stick well on the lace, which, mind you, the lace did not come like that. It was completely straight. I gathered it first and then I sewed it onto the bag. Also, just to show you that the very top of the Eiffel Tower here, I hope that you can see that, but if you can't, I'll show you in this bag is some really, really pretty pink crystals. And I sewed one at the top of the bag. I tried to leave this as feminine and dainty as I possibly can by not overpowering it with embellishments, by only staying with like pearls and a couple of crystals here in the bouquet that Marie Antoinette is holding. So that really breaks the project down. And I'm just going to put the camera down really quick so that hopefully you can see how this works. If I come back here and show you, ooh, you pull the drawstring and this closes. So it actually reminded me of like a clown's neck. It's just so, I'm telling you, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I have this in mind to send to someone, but you know, oh, I'm just noticing here that I missed a scallop. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. I have to just sew one on quickly. It didn't take long. The gathering of all of the stitches to go around the gathering of the lace, that took me about, oh, maybe about 20 minutes or so. And then sewing it all around when I did that, if you could see, like if any of you have a bag laying around or any kind of, you know, you can use any material, nylon, you can make your own bag. These are really easy to make if you sew, if you have a sewing machine. And you can see like there's this little drawstring. I mean, you just put a drawstring in the middle and make a flap and you've got a bag. So I actually want to try and make some other material bags like this, possibly like maybe a brocade bag or some kind of heavy material bag. That's my next goal when I have time. That's probably going to be around Valentine's Day. I'm actually, I want to make a few things once the holidays pass. I'd like to do another giveaway, but this time it'll be more something a little bit more useful rather than tags or whatever. So anyway, I hope that you like my project. There'll be still photos on my blog of this one. And stay tuned for some upcoming videos of the Wild Orchid Craft project. I actually have a project that I have already started, and I'm just waiting for my flowers so that I can embellish it. And I can assure you it's going to be really very beautiful. So I hope you like my bag, and I hope everybody's had a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.